Black smoke, explosions, and the collapse of one of the busiest interstates in metro Atlanta.
A massive fire takes out a Midtown overpass on I-85. Now, there was chaos during the evening rush hour.
Billows of black smoke could be seen for miles as fiber optic cable fueled an inferno under the I-85 overpass near Piedmont Road. The fire started shortly before 6 o'clock tonight. It burned for about an hour before the structure gave way, collapsing in on itself and the roadway beneath.
Now, here's what we know right now. The FBI tells us this does not appear to be a criminal act, but the investigation is ongoing tonight. At this hour, we're monitoring road closures in and around Midtown, and we've just learned that DeKalb County schools are closed for tomorrow. Now, another school, Cristo Rey Jesuit High School, will also close tomorrow.
Atlanta Public Schools will operate on a normal schedule tomorrow, but officials are working on rerouting the buses, especially on the north side. There are still a lot of questions tonight about the cause of the fire and, of course, what this will mean for your morning commute and for commutes for weeks to come.
Now, our crews are covering all angles with Fox 5's George Franco at the Joint Task Force headquarters downtown.
Jacqueline Schultz and Denise Dillon are live at the scene, and Fox 5's Claire Sims is at the Capitol with reaction from the governor. Let's begin tonight with Jacqueline.
Well, good evening, guys. Frankly, standing here right now in the middle of Piedmont Road, it's eerie because there's no cars and it is so quiet compared to a couple hours ago when it was absolute chaos. Police were telling people to move back. There was smoke, there was flames, there were fire trucks coming through here. I'm going to step aside so you can see what's shut down right now. This is Piedmont at Lakeshore. They're blocking the bridge, collapsed up ahead. You can't see the bridge from here. Now, myself and other people heard earlier tonight what sounded like a rumbling. We thought maybe it's part of the fire, maybe a transformer, but then we all found out it was the bridge collapsing.
A loud boom, two of them.
You could hear like in sections like boom, boom.
Rumblings. People hear it and think it's the fire. Then people realize it's I-85 falling.
A loud boom. I thought it was a car fire.
That was the sound. The bridge collapsed.
Back up. You do the count, please.
Police yell for passerby to stand back and tell the crowds taking pictures the smoke is toxic. Fire trucks from everywhere drive in to tackle the blaze. The smoke over Buckhead, overwhelming and pitch black.
Our neighborhood. So it's, now imagine what that traffic nightmare is going to look like.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Now, police at this point, they're trying to keep anyone, any cars or any pedestrians from trying to come through this area. They even tell me that they're talking about putting up permanent barricades here because this part of Piedmont Road is going to be shut down for some time. Now, my camera lady is going to spin around to what is Piedmont Road, and this is absolutely unbelievable. Piedmont Road is one of the busiest stretches in all of Atlanta, and look at it, it's virtually empty. There's several blocks of it empty, and I drove up a little earlier to the corner of Piedmont and Lindbergh. At this hour, it is still bumper to bumper traffic. No one is moving. Police are trying to divert people to side streets, so if you can avoid this area at all possible, definitely stay away because this is going to be a nightmare for anyone on the road for some time. Reporting live here in Buckhead, Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News.
All right, Jacqueline, good job. Thank you. The Atlanta police and fire departments are closely watching the developments in this situation, trying to figure out what comes next. They opened a joint operations center a little while ago.
Now, that's where we find Fox 5's George Franco live at APD headquarters. George?
Well, Russ and Sine, not just APD headquarters, but also headquarters of the Atlanta Fire Department. The two departments share this building behind me, top brass of the city's police and fire departments upstairs at a joint operations command center right now, quickly brought together after the portion of Interstate 85 collapsed this evening. The fire department's assistant chief told me more than 20 fire engines and trucks responded to the fire on the freeway. Unfortunately, when the bridge collapsed, no one one was in harm's way. He says fire department crews from Forest Park, Cobb County, Sandy Springs, DeKalb County also helping out. And police say their officers were quick on the scene as well, helping dozens of motorists get out of harm's way off the interstate if they could. Both agencies say the first priority was making sure no one was hurt, then taking action on an immediate traffic plan.
We have EMS units that are going to stand by on the interstate so those motorists that remain stranded until we can get the traffic cleared.
Any idea how many stranded motorists?
At this point, we don't know, but the Atlanta Police Department is working on a traffic plan to get the motorists cleared out as soon as possible.
In about a 1.5 mile, a 2-mile radius, we have the area cleared, and now what we're doing is trying to get everybody home. So we've got officers at multiple intersections working with the drivers, trying to get them through the side streets and trying to find them an avenue where they can get home without using the interstate.
And we're told the Joint Operations Center of the Fire and Police Departments expects to stay open for the next 16 hours at the least. Both entities say right now motorists all over Metro Atlanta need a large dose of patience. The City of Atlanta's government has delayed opening tomorrow, allowing employees to get to work by 10 a.m. We'll continue following the developments here with the police department and the fire department and keep you up to date. But for now, at headquarters of APD and the fire department, I'm George Franco, Fox 5 News.
All right, George, thank you so much. We want to show you a view from the ground near the fire. You can see the flames and the black smoke billowing as crews tried to get that fire under control.
And this is what so many drivers were seeing inside their cars tonight. It took officials about a half an hour to completely close the interstate, so drivers were actually driving through the black smoke when the fire was small. At first, we thought it was a car fire. As you know, this happened during the evening rush hour, and News Edge anchor Tom Haynes joins us now with a closer look at exactly where this happened and how it may affect traffic in the future.
Yeah, and Russ and Sine, when you stop to think about exactly what we're dealing with here, it's really overwhelming in terms of the transportation situation here in Atlanta. I-85 running from Richmond, Virginia to Montgomery, Alabama, going right through the city of Atlanta. I want to give you an idea of where this accident happened exactly, and it couldn't have happened in a worse place. Right here near the Northeast Expressway, near this MARTA rail yard. And this is where the interstate, I-85 and Georgia 400 all merge around the Cheshire Bridge Road area. So you have these two major pipelines flowing into the city of Atlanta, and this is the choke point right here. So the challenge for officials now is, where do we send people? How do we get them in and out of our city, both north and southbound? One idea that's been floated is using the Buford Highway connector and making both sides of the connector one direction during rush hour, flowing into the city and out of the city. Also these secondary roads, Cheshire Bridge, Peachtree Road, Piedmont Road. And then where do you choke off traffic? Is it up at 285? Do you send people around to I-20 and around to I-75? Do you let local traffic use I-85? These are a lot of the questions that the Department of Transportation will no doubt be answering. Chairman John Eves, for his part, has come out recommending use MARTA, which will undoubtedly increase its service. The only other bit of good news here is that most schools are on spring break next week as we sort of get used to our new traffic reality. Sinan, Russ.
All right, Tom. Well, we just heard from Governor Nathan Deal. Tonight, he is declaring a state of emergency in Fulton County. Now, the fire and the bridge collapse on I-85 caused major traffic delays throughout the metro area.
Yeah, cars were rerouted away from the scene on the interstate, and officials are working on alternate routes until the roadway is repaired. And that could be, who knows, weeks, months. Fox 5's Denise Dillon joins us now live from Buckhead tonight. Denise, you talked to some drivers who'd been sitting in traffic for hours.
Yes, many for up to 3 hours. Now, we are right here at Lindbergh and Piedmont. If you take a look down there, you can see the officer in the middle of the intersection. That is where Piedmont is blocked off. We have seen numerous ambulances and fire trucks, police cars heading that way, but no one else is allowed to go down there. I want to show you some video now of what traffic has been like for the past few hours. Slow going. That really sums it up. The traffic problems really started not when the interstate collapsed, but during the fire. With flames shooting into the air and the thick black smoke, authorities started shutting down the interstate. Now, I've talked to several people who say that if they were not at a standstill, they were being turned around.
They reroute north traffic and the south traffic and south traffic and the north traffic, and I got to go all the way to DeKalb County, so I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going.
We have to take North Drill Hill. They turn us around. We came through Limbeck, and then when we get to Limbeck, the police cross again, and we have to turn around again from Limbeck. So we got here and it's stuck again, so we don't know our way around. We have to get gas.
That man is one of those who told me that he was in traffic for 3 hours. Others told me that when they were at a complete standstill, many people were just getting out of their cars, walking around, trying to figure out what was happening because it was early on and no one really knew. Now, tomorrow's commute will be a nightmare no matter how you look at it. You got to make sure you plan your route carefully. To help you do that, make sure you tune in to Good Day Atlanta. Reporting live, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
All right, Denise, well, you showed us the images. Cars were stuck bumper to bumper in Atlanta tonight. This after the fire on I-85 burned for more than an hour. Interstate traffic was stopped and turned around near the scene, which was on a bridge on I-85 northbound, just south of Georgia 400 near Piedmont Road. Drivers were redirected away from the area of the collapse, and many drivers spent hours in the car.
Oh, just sitting in traffic, trying to find a way to get through to Peachtree Street to the Piedmont Hospital.
How long you been out?
Man, at least over an hour and a half, probably 2 hours to be exact, coming from Gwinnett County.
Well, according to GDOT, both northbound and southbound directions will be closed for the foreseeable future as the bridge is repaired. Officials say an estimated 250,000 cars drive daily through that stretch of I-85.
Well, this story is still very much developing tonight, of course. We'll continue to stay on top of it and update you throughout this newscast and on The Edge. But there's another big story we need to get to. It would be our lead.